Tired of the same old breakfast? We got you. Because here, we believe breakfast should be fun. Spacey's all-day breakfast menu. Food so good, it's out of this world.
I pat my personal my backup armor generator thing, and hope it doesn't give out. So
I slice down a couple big leaves and hand them to everyone as umbrellas.
okay,
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys, now that you've realized, you kind of panic for a second because you think that it's going to be a bigger deal than it is, because it was almost like somebody was describing it to you as if it were a big deal that you needed to do something about. But then you suddenly are just like, oh, right, no, it's space. We're fine. We have spacesuits.
Guys, this kind of remembers me of, like, that one time we lied to a police officer for no reason. Do you remember that?
I don't
This is
remember
kind
that.
of like that.
I don't remember that at all. You're making that up.
So, you guys now have a choice of how you want to travel the rest of the day. This was supposed to impede your travel because you were supposed to hunker down, or you were supposed to move more slowly to make these fortitude checks against this mold. But y'all don't have to do that. So you can now choose which way you want to travel. Do you want to do the DC 16 to go 12 miles, or the DC 10 to go 9 miles? And remember, you get a +1 when you do it, because Raquali is with you.
might as well just do the shorter one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, well, I mean, Raj, go ahead, make your survival check.
Okay.
That'll be a 10. Yeah. So Raj finds the tracks of the people that's what you're doing. Is the difference between orienteering with the notes that you have, comparing it to the landmarks that you've seen, or trying to follow the tracks of the people that you're following. Because Raquali is with you, she can help you with both of those things. So you successfully find the tracks, which will give you 9 miles of travel. But if anybody else wants to try and hit that DC 16, you now have, you can only go up from here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try for the DC 16 for sure.
And so is Shepard.
Nope.
It's only a 14. And that's only a 13. Okay, so you guys are going to be able to travel 9 miles. The first couple hours of travel are you... hold on, let me add this real quick. So you guys are up to 74 miles.
Oh yeah.
We're doing pretty well.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are making really good... You guys haven't failed yet. If you fail... Basically, you only travel 6 miles. And if you super fail, you travel half of whatever you did. So, like, it would have been... If you failed and also failed to travel, you go 3 miles a day. If you guys had gone all the way around the Yarrick herd instead of trying to go through it, that would have been a day's worth of travel to go around that. So you guys haven't done anything to significantly hinder your travel, and within 7 days you guys have traveled 74 miles, which is pretty fucking good. You guys are walking through the forest. Eventually the mold, it's like mold rain. It is all of these spores that are coming down through the canopy that are held in these pink fluffy clouds above the trees. Eventually the sun starts to set, and you guys decide that it's probably time to start picking out a spot that you guys could rest in. As you guys are sort of clearing an area to settle down for the night, you can hear in the distance, kind of far away, the normal jungle ruckus is broken by the sound of a stampeding creature but it sounds like far away, and it sounds more like thrashing around than it does like running in a straight line.
That's probably fine. I say throwing up. Forgetting to take my helmet off.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
Take
it off because of the mold storms.
Yeah. Well, the mold storm has passed at this point. You've been about 4 hours without mold. As Zib is throwing up, and then they click their force field face on and off, and it drips out, and then it turns back on. Ralkawi seems a little concerned because now, as you are sort of making fun of Zib, that thrashing sound gets louder, as if it's coming towards you.
What thrashing sound?
There is a sound that sounds like thrashing in the jungle that was farther away, but now it seems like it is a lot closer.
Okay. I'm gonna take my auto pistol out just to have it at the ready, because is it coming from behind? Approaching towards us?
Behind is kind of arbitrary because you guys are clearing out an area to set up camp in.
Okay. Is it coming from all around us or just one direction?
No, it sounds like, and at this point it is much louder, and you can tell that it is on a path directly towards you, and it is not all around you. It is coming from a specific spot in front of you.
Okay. May I cast Detect Magic?
You may cast Detect Magic. Does anybody else want to do anything? Shepard is going to get his pistol out as well. Raquali has done whatever she's going to do.
I'm just going to turn towards it and have a sword out.
So you cast Detect Magic, Raj, and as you do, you get that like blink in your vision as your eyes and your senses kind of refocus themselves to try to pick up any residual magic energy, and there is none. Your vision blinks and it goes right back to the way that it was, revealing basically nothing. Just the forest around you as it was before. And at that point, the loud thrashing sound finally bursts forward through the trees. We're going to use this map. This is the map that it's said to use.
Sagat's level from Street Fighter 2, apparently.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see.
Your tiger knee coming from the foliage.
It's not thrashing. It's not thrashing. It's just someone screaming "tiger" at the top of their voice. Tiger uppercut. Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Zib gets kneed in the chin by a Thai kickboxer.
What an honor, sir.
So we'll have this be the area that you guys were in. And it crashes out of the tree line that is next to you is this guy.
What the deuce?
What?
Who was, of course,
Puppy.
not supposed to be that big.
Max, you know this guy?
Hope so.
He crashes out of the forest and moves to right there. You see this dinosaur-looking, ferocious lizard creature that bursts out of the tree line, and you can see that it is covered in pink moldy spores, and it thrashes around and it rolls around on the ground trying to scrape them all off, but you can tell that it's also enraged and reckless, and as it stands up it turns and roars at you guys, and you will have to click your character and roll initiative.
Okay.
Here we go.
Where are we on this map?
Wow.
Top left. The map is huge.
Yeah, it is a big ass map.
This is the part that it said to use. This is the next area that you guys will get to, but...
Got it. I didn't look at it.
Zib, did you roll a negative 0.1 for your initiative?
I did roll a negative 0.1.
Doesn't feel like that should be possible.
I'm very sick.
So let's see. We gotta get Shepherd in here. Where's the turn order? We'll put the turn order here. Shepherd. Initiative. Shepherd's on point. And then Raquali is also going to... Oh. Raquali. Beep, boop, boop. Is also going to get her initiative, which is going to be this, and then add turn, and then roll a d20. 12 plus 2, I think. Yep, 14. Okay, so Shepherd is going to be up first. Oh, no. There we go. Forgot about this guy. So this giant lizard creature, unlike the giant lizard creature that you're already with,
Bazinga.
it is a large creature that takes up 10 feet of space. Come on. And has that much initiative. Okay, so this spore-covered dragon dinosaur lizard bursts out of the tree line to come attack you. Immediately, Shepherd raises his pistol and takes 2 shots at it. And he misses twice.
Oops.
Oops. Yeah, and he takes 2 shots, misses twice, and then Shepherd goes, oops. And it's going to be Raquali's turn. Raquali is using this. She uses a utility scatter gun or a defiant longsword. So she is going to have to get right in front of it anyway.
Okay.
She's going to move to here and attack with her scatter gun. She gets a +5. She's also going to miss. That's a great turn. Pax, it's your turn.
All right, I've got him. I'm going to use him. I'm going to move 30 feet and use the trample boots.
Yes!
Yeah.
You... hold on.
There. Yeah.
Hold on. Raj is in your way.
Raj. Okay, can I hold an action to wait for Raj to take a 5-foot combat step?
You can. In addition, once per day as a full action, you can move up to your speed through other creature spaces as long as those each creature in your path automatically takes 2d6.
You can absolutely shove. You can absolutely shove through
No,
me.
that's
Without
not
hurting you, I think.
No, it's not how it works. It's each creature. So, regardless of whether it's an ally or an enemy, anybody in your path will be hurt. But you can absolutely delay your action.
Wait, so 5? No, I do need him to move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll delay my action for Raj to do something.
Perfect. Yeah, you can totally do that. Because now's the time. If not now, then when?
Yeah, exactly.
It is going to be the thing's turn. It is going to do a real dick move. It sees you guys. It gets shot at by Shepard, and it responds by taking a deep inhale and roaring as loud as it can as part of its special ability. Everybody in 60 feet has to make a will saving throw.
Oh, well, that's not ideal.
Will.
11.
Yep, not it. Also not it. Raj, you're okay. Raquali also fails. And Shepard will save. Shepard passes. Oh, Shepard fails. Shepard fails. All right. So everybody except for Raj, you guys are shaken for 1d4 plus 1 round. This thing, for 3 rounds, you are shaken. This thing is terrifying. It is huge. It is ferocious. It is covered in moldy spores that are driving it insane as it screams right at you, and then it makes it walks forward. It moves to here.
Shaken is not good.
Yeah, I actually don't know what shaken is.
It's one of our conditions.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't know what it does.
Well, so far it looks like all of my stats dropped by 2.
Well, that sucks.
It's a temporary thing, and it's kind of sucky. Yeah.
Hey guys, don't worry about it. Having one status effect, one condition, not a big deal. You know what's really cool?
What's that? What's really cool?
Having 3 conditions.
I think you technically have 4 now.
Mm-hmm.
What have I added? What did I miss?
So you're impaired.
Impaired, sickened, shaken.
Exhausted. That's what it is. You're exhausted. So you're sick and
Okay.
fatigued, exhausted, and shaken.
Okay, let me tell you about my negative 13 acrobatics.
Just like Zib needs a.
Zib is just standing there, like going, having like they think they're having a fever dream constantly.
I don't think I have the strength to lift my gun.
Yeah, like literally all you can do is move. If you were to take a standard or full action, you have to make a fortitude save, and if you fail it, you become nauseated for 1 minute, which is a long
I think it's
time
funny that
while in
Zib
combat.
is just laying. Zib is just laying in their bunk bed, their sleeping bag, just like You know what? I can't even today.
I think my sleeping bag is a chrysalis, and when I wake up, I'll be a better bug.
Horatio, it's your turn.
All right, we're gonna do what I always do in this situations like this: slop them up.
Grease that bitch.
Get greased. Okay, it's gonna make a reflex save. He has a rather high reflex save.
Well, he's gonna fail it. Damn it!
Nope. Actually,
so
squeeze through it.
yeah,
move
you
over here.
yeah. You just all right. So how long does grease last? 4 minutes.
Minutes. Yeah, it
Yeah.
lasts a long time. Yeah.
So you moved out of the way after putting grease on the ground for me to charge, huh?
Yeah, it's like a slip and slide.
Yeah, it's
All
like, that's
right.
exactly what I was gonna say. So yeah, that area is greased. If you want to move into it or out of it, when it's supposed to cast, reflex save.
Figure it this way, Pax. It's the end of where you need to go. So
Oh,
if
hell yeah.
anything, it'll probably help you because then you get like a fun slidey parts.
Slide and shoulder check. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll move all 30 feet to here. Because that's where I can move. All right, come on, trample boots.
Let me read the trample boots again real quick. Hold on.
Yep.
Let's see. Each creature in your path automatically takes 2d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. A target of this trample ability can make an attack of opportunity against you as you pass through its space, but it takes a -4 penalty. A target can forgo the attack of opportunity to attempt instead a DC 16 reflex save to take half damage. It's not going to do that. It is going to make its attack of opportunity.
Now, I have a question.
Okay.
I'm technically moving through 2 of its spaces. Can I hit it twice for that?
Oh, no, that doesn't work like that. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. I had this argument with someone when we were playing 3.5 in like high school, and I was like, but it does radius damage, and 6 of their body squares are in the radius, so shouldn't it do square per damage? And apparently the answer is no. And
Yeah. I'm asking for rules as written, just read wrong.
yeah. Yeah, each creature takes 1d6 plus 4. So you can go ahead and roll
that's
that.
why it says, each creature.
This says 2d6 plus 4.
That's what I said.
Oh, you said 1d6. Okay, cool. I'll roll it. Let's see what we get. 15.
Damn. All right. That fucking rules. God, that's satisfying. Yeah, so, Axe, you spent the last 7 days trudging through this sweaty, disgusting jungle. You were sick for half of it. You finally recovered, and at the end of the day, you're just trying to lay down. You almost got caught in a mold storm, which is the worst sounding thing that you can think of. You channel all of that into your trampling boots and charge forward and shoulder check the it's called a Ren Crota. As you does it move it?
I don't think so.
No, you can't move it. A target of the trample ability in addition once per day. You can go through other creatures' spaces.
A bull rush would be moving it, but this is like
sorry. As long as those creatures aren't larger than you are. So you actually stop right here.
Boom. Okay.
But so you still do all that damage. And I'm not going to make you do anything about the grease because you're not in it. But it is going to make its attack of opportunity as you come into its, or come out of its, or, whatever.
It does 90 points of damage.
It does 19 beat your kinetic AC.
It does not.
All right. So then you're good. That is your turn. Great turn, guys.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
So you are now permanently behind Horatio in the turn order.
That's fine.
Oh, right, because you held the action. Right. Okay.
It is now Zib Beverage's turn.
Is it?
Yes.
Beverages?
A delirious Zib Beverage watches one lizard charge at another lizard, and the only thing that Zib can say is, "Why does one of them get to wear shoes?"
Really a Yoshi situation.
Yeah.
A Yoshi v Bowser. So I have like a fun update about Zib that I forgot to notice. With my 4 status effects, I've also hit a 5th status effect.
What?
Which is that I'm encumbered because I'm so I'm so fucked up. I'm encumbered.
That sucks.
So I don't know what to do about that except strip naked and walk away from this fight.
Yeah. Basically, if you move from where you are, you're going to get attack of opportunity. Actually, not this round because it already took one. But if you do any action besides move, you're going to get sick. Or you're going to have to roll to see if you get sick.
Okay.
Vomit on it.
I'm moving here. That's my turn.
Yeah, so Pax opened up a window for you to escape from this thing as it ran straight towards you.
Thank you, Yoshi.
Attacks the giant Yoshi, and you use that opportunity to kind scuttle away.
The Yoshi.
It is the top of the order. It is Shepard's turn. Shepard is going to... Shepard is shaken. Shepard's gonna do something he's never done before. And he's gonna cast a spell called Mind Thrust. You've never seen Shepard do this before.
Sure, we have. We saw him mold with the ship. We've seen the mind thrust.
Yeah. Shepard puts his hand to his hand to his head, and you can see the glowing circuitry that makes up a lot of under his robotic body start to glow as a thrusting as a Cyclops-like beam comes out of his forehead and directly into the face of the giant lizard. The giant lizard is going to have to make a will saving throw. It fails, so it takes another 15 damage. So now this thing is, it's moldy. It just got charged. Somebody hit it in the brain. It is confused. It is furious. It is Raquali's turn. Raquali is going to use her scatter gun. She gets a +5 to this. She does nothing. She's not going to move because that would be bad. So it's going to be the thing's turn. Let's see. Have to look something up real quick. Always gotta look something up. Do. So, remember the other day when we were talking about Bull Rush and reposition and how there's no charge in Starfinder?
Yeah.
In this book, this says a whiskered Recrota takes no penalty to its attack roll when using the charge action. And I cannot find the charge action in the core rulebook, in any other book. I'm going to search Starfinder, charge.
It's a full action, if I remember right.
Charging is a full action. No, see, but this full action page is from Starfinder. Page 248. Because I understand. Because it's not... I got it. Now I understand. Okay, so all those other ones were combat maneuvers. I was looking in the wrong spot. It's not a combat maneuver. It's a full round action.
Yeah.
So it is going to want to charge directly forward. Actually, no. It's just gonna make two attacks at Pax. It's gonna make an attack with its tail, and then it's gonna make an attack with its bite.
Miss. Hit.
No, the second one they're actually both with a -4
Oh, miss.
because he took a full attack. So yeah, it's confused. Its brain hurts. It's blinded. It's got spores all over it. It tries to bite at Pax and then swing at him with his tail, but it doesn't do anything. Horatio, it's your turn.
All right. Let me just take a look here. going to. Yeah. All right. That should put me out of range of it. I should still be safe
Yes.
on that side. All right. And I'm gonna overheat. Get a hot doke in it.
Okay, it's gonna make a reflex save. It fails.
Oh!
It tries to turn its body to have it's the thickest part of it take all of the heat damage, but it slips and it ends up taking the full 9 points of heat damage. So you've done another 9 damage to this guy.
Oh yeah.
So I want to use my what's it? It's not recall knowledge for. No, actually, that would be a full action, wouldn't it? Yeah. Because it's
what did you want to do?
just kind of like get a sense of what it was,
What it? Oh,
what it
do you
is. Yeah. I want to learn more about it, but I keep forgetting wrong system. So,
Let's see. You can use certain skills to identify creatures. The skill used to identify each creature is listed below.
but isn't that a full isn't that like a main action though? If I do that and not, yeah.
Hold on. No, identifying creatures is just you recall another. It doesn't say that it's an action at all. No. No, you just remember. You either remember or you don't.
Okay. So,
So
what
you
would I
can
check
do that
for?
right now if you want.
Okay. So
It would be a life science check, and the DC would be 10 plus 5.5, which would be 17.
and I got it.
Yeah. So this is a Rencroda, a whiskered Rencroda. A successful skill check allows you to recall a useful piece of information about a specific creature, such as its special powers or vulnerabilities. Okay, so you've already seen it do its roar, so I won't give you that one. You guys have one more round of being shaken, by the way.
Yep.
Nice. Can't wait to be back at full strength.
And it has no particular vulnerabilities. You know
Okay.
that it has no particular vulnerabilities.
It's just a tough ass lizard.
Yep,
Okay.
just big fucking lizard. Yeah, it doesn't say that it's an action. Because everything else that says it's an action says it's an action. So this you neither know it or you don't. If you want to take 20 or something, you would have to like use a computer. So that would be an action.
Okay. Okay.
Pax, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna take the 5-foot combat step to flank this.
Nope, that is a tree.
Oh, damn it. Well, there's no way to take a 5-foot step and flank it, so I'm just going to let's do a full attack. Why the hell not? Carbon steel blade. Chop chop. I
Miss.
miss, yeah. Did not roll well.
Zib,
Hi.
it's your turn.
Okay. I'll continue to sit.
Like my stomach hurt.
Oh, excuse
It's
me.
like it's like I have a tummy ache, except that it's all over my body and trying to get on the outside.
Ah,
We've all been there.
that is an awful description.
I hate it. It's accurate, but I hate it.
So, one thing I'm noticing about this Starfinder sheet, there's nowhere that lists the spell slots that you have. If you go to spell classes, it'll show you your spells per day, but it doesn't automatically count them down, which
Yeah.
is sort of annoying.
Grease is my freebie because it's like a
Right.
thing on my wrist. Yeah.
So once again, Shepard is going to cast Mind Thrust. Because he got some pretty shitty roll last time. 18. Okay, that's a lot better.
Very
well,
good.
I guess he got 15 last time. So Shepard once again digs his feet into the ground and uses his brain power to thrust his mind into the mind of this dinosaur. Needs to make a will save, which he's not good at. He does not. All right, so it takes another 18 damage as Shepard assaults its mind with his mind, which is amazing because Shepard is a robot.
Just poking its brain.
He pokes his brain with his brain. Okay, it has become desperately enraged at this point. It is Raquali's turn. Raquali is going to make an attack with her scattergun. She gets a +5. Nice! She is going to critical hit. I have to double check what her weapon property is. She has a scattergun that has the blast weapon property. I don't really know what that means.
Isn't it a cone? Or it does AoE or something like that?
I'm not sure. This one might actually hit it twice. Blast. The weapon fires in a cone that extends only to its first range increment. You can't use it to attack creatures beyond that range. For each attack you make with a roll one attack against each target in the cone. Okay, so it doesn't do anything in this particular scenario. She angles it in a way that it wouldn't hit Pax, and it wouldn't hit Raj at all. So she's just going to do 2d4 plus 2. Nice!
That's pretty good. Max damage.
So she does 10 damage as she pelts the side of the Rencrota with her scattergun, which I think would just be is just a shotgun.
The 20 doesn't crit?
Oh, it does. She does 1d4 plus 1.
Oh, okay, all right.
So that 2d4 plus 2 is her crit damage.
Got it.
Okay. It is I keep wanting to call it a Thrashadorathop because it's thrashing around.
That is a totally different animal.
I
sir.
know. I'm sorry.
This is clearly a mob sovereign. Totally different thing.
The Rencrota is going to. Oh, you guys aren't shaken anymore. That is over. Unshook yourselves.
Hooray!
Shooketh.
It's still next to Pax.
Can't wait to make some diplomacy checks.
It is going to charge at Shepard. Because it realizes that Shepard is the one that's been hurting its brain.
You hurt my brain.
My brain!
My brains.
Hey, dinosaur, pee is in the balls.
Charge. Okay. Charge is full action, allows you to move up to double your speed and make a melee attack at the end of the movement. You can draw a weapon during a charge attack if your base attack bonus is at least +1. Charging carries tight restrictions on how you can move. You must move at least 10 feet, and all movement must be directly towards the designated opponent, though diagonal movement is allowed. You must have a clear path towards the opponent, and you must move to the space closest to your starting square from which you attempt to block this space is occupied by any line. If any line from your starting space to the end spaces passes through a square that blocks movement, slows movement, such as difficult terrain, or contains a creature, even an ally, you can't charge. I don't know what that would. I'm gonna say that he can still do it.
I'll take the attack of opportunity. That's fine.
Yeah. After moving, you can make a single melee attack. You take a -2 penalty to the attack roll and a -2 penalty to your AC until the start of your next turn. Well, then what the fuck is the point of charging? Wait a minute.
I guess if you want to gain ground and draw your weapon at the same time.
Oh, that's right. You can move. You can move twice your speed. That's what it is. No, he's not going to do that. He's just going to walk forward. Doesn't need to do that whatsoever. It is going to move past Pax and attempt to attack the last person that attacked it, which would be Raquali. Pax, you're going to get attack of opportunity.
It's going to have to roll in the grease, too, isn't it?
Oh, shit, it is going to have to roll in the grease.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely been less than 4 minutes. It needs to make an acrobatics 10 to get through the grease properly. I think this is right. Jesus. Yeah. So no, that does not work.
Grease always wins.
Grease always wins. So Grease, if they get a creature can walk within or through the area of Grease at half normal speed with a successful DC 10. Failure means the creature can't move that round and must then succeed at a reflex save or fall prone.
Oh, please fall prone.
While failure by 5 or more means it falls prone. Yeah, so he falls prone regardless.
Do I still get the attack of opportunity against this now prone dinosaur? Technically, he didn't move.
Technically, he didn't move, so I'm going to say no. But he's now on the ground, covered in grease and mold and spores and his own blood, and he is very upset. Horatio, it's your turn.
Probably looks like how Zib feels.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Did somebody say my name?
As this fella is prone, I'm going to get on this side, and I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to overheat once more.
Okay. If you move to here, you won't be flanking him, just so you guys know.
Where's the actual flank?
It would be
stand?
the one in front of you, because you both have to threaten him. He's not
okay.
in one of your threatened squares.
There you go.
And if you go there, you would hit Pax.
You know I'm fire resistant. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would hit Pax. It's fine.
I have mending also. I can tailor up Pax's jacket if it gets messed up.
Yeah, put the jacket out. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
So the Rakronda needs to make a reflex save, which he does very poorly at because he is prone. Actually, I think I can hit the prone button, and that'll help me here. Nope, that's not right. Because prone definitely makes you shittier at reflex saves. $277. Oh wow. No, it doesn't. Yeah. So he manages to writhe around enough that he only takes half of that damage.
Okay.
Pax, you also need to make a reflex save.
Got it. There it is. 12.
That's not enough. So you're going to take 12,
7.
and then you're resistant to fire, so half of 12.
Yep. Oh, no.
Sorry about that.
It's -5 fire. I'm fine.
-5. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 9 different systems in my head.
Nope, you're all good.
Sorry about that, Pax.
Pax,
It's okay.
Pax, it's your turn.
All right, full attack with the sword against dinosaur on ground. God damn it, my dice are
God
awful.
damn. Let's check. prone gives a -4 penalty against melee attacks. His kinetic AC is 15. That sucks.
Yeah. Wait, his KAC's 15?
It is now because
I
he's
missed,
on the
I missed it
ground.
by 1.
You missed it by 1, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm like trying to
Big
like
reason boy.
think, like, did we forget anything?
Nope.
Hey,
Nope,
hey,
that's-
Zib?
Hey,
Hey, it's your turn.
okay. I throw up.
Excellent. Okay.
I don't think I can throw up anymore, actually. I'm probably
Make a performance check.
what?
Make a performance check.
The fuck does... What? Performance? Are you saying?
Yes.
What?
Oh, that isn't. Oh, that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That's why you're so confused. Make a make a charisma check. Just click the word charisma.
Great.
Okay. Everybody feels really bad for you.
Oh.
Everybody is legitimately worried.
Thanks, guys. I think I'm gonna pull through the...
Zip is sucking on their thumb.
I imagine Zib just like leaning on one of like the ancient ruins, half asleep, like with her eye half open, watching what's happening. Just, you guys are doing great.
You're on Instagram Live being like, I threw up.
It is Shepard's turn. Shepard is going to take one shot at the bad guy.
That's a disgusting picture. Fuck.
That's a fly vomiting. I found one.
I've never seen a picture of a fly vomiting. It's disgusting.
Actually, he's gonna run up and he's gonna hit it with his tactical baton because it's on the ground.
Oh, it's like a little bubble. It's cute. It's like an anime snot bubble when you're asleep.
A little bit. Whoa! Whoa!
Shepard's like,
Stop
That's-
resisting!
yeah, that's like Office Space printer.
So, like, do
Yeah.
you guys remember a couple weeks ago when Shepard walked up to the Kakariki and hit it with the tactical baton? And he critted and exploded its head? Oh my god, it has 12 fucking hit points left. So Shepard sees this thrashing dinosaur covered in grease and mold and now battle wounds and charges up to it. He has a quick release sheath for his weapons. That's part of one of his attachments. He switches his gun for his tactical baton. He runs up and he delivers a critical attack to the thing's head, and he crushes its skull and drives it down into the ground as the thing has a seizure, basically, shakes for a couple minutes, and then is officially put down. It's brutal and excessive, the way that Shepard delivers that final blow.
Like a lot of wet squishiness and just not really needed.
And that's it. You guys have defeated this mold-maddened Recrota.
Did we
excuse
really
me.
though? At what cost?
At what cost? No, it was really just the cost of some stamina points, a couple ammunitions, some spell slots.
I mean, we did more damage to ourselves than it did to us.
Yeah, I don't think it ever actually hit you.
Nope. I think the only damage done this was fire to my face.
It tried real good, though.
Go team!
Go team.
You guys
Adventure.
are great.
So we're now out of initiative and we're out of combat. You guys can continue to set up camp for the night if you like. If there's anything else that you want to do. We are going to wrap up soon. What we're going to do is we're going to have our we're going to do camp. We're going to do our fortitude check in the morning, our survival check for distance traveled, and then you guys are going to arrive somewhere important, and that's where we're going to end. So is there anything you guys would like to do before we go to sleep?
Make sure that my sick companions are okay.
Roll for diplomacy.
Yeah, just hold Zib's antennas back.
Yeah, you don't really know how to care for a vomiting friend that much. You just sort of very coldly and technically rub Zib's back as they are kind of like leaning over something in an almost like patronizing way as you rub their back and give them a pat. Zib, you appreciate the attention and the gesture, but it doesn't make you feel any better.
Yeah.
You're a good captain.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Shepard.
It's so cold he thinks it's Shepard.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, so if anybody has any status conditions, they get clear. I don't think we did. I think all we had was shaken, and we took care of that.
Yep.
Raquali is better. I'm gonna have to make Raquali a whole sheet now because now they're gonna be here for the long haul. I also have to redo Shepard's sheet. I think I screwed it up.
Gave us a free mercenary, so I'm all about this.
Listen, I mean, she should have died, but she didn't. So, and you also could have just left her there, or killed her because I mean, she was objectively, not a good person.
Are
She's
any of
part
us
of the
good people,
cult
though?
of the Devourer, and you guys
That's
are
our
like, "Yeah, it's
brand."
fine."
I mean, we let the Axian war criminal go. We're recruiting this lady. I mean,
We're
Clara
not
tried
Clara tried to kill you guys, and
Clara tried
then
to kill us.
you guys hired her as your pilot.
We're,
I mean, all that
it's a
really
high
taught
chaos
you-
run.
All that really taught you was that she'll do good things for money. So as long as you
Yeah.
keep paying her. Speaking of which, when we start next week, you guys are gonna have to wire some money over to Jin and Clara.
Yeah.
Word.
not it.
Jin and Clara payment. Okay. That was the beginning of day 7? That was the end of day 7. Okay. So the morning of day 8. You guys rise with the sun. You come out of your tent. Shepard is going to make a medicine check to help Zib recover from their disease. Zib, you have 1 success so far. Shepard just makes the check.
Oh my god.
So you will have a +4 to your fortitude save.
Oh.
13. Damn, dude, you did it. You did it.
Holy shit.
Woo!
Yes, so you are no longer impaired. You are no longer weakened. The spores in your body have been defeated by your natural constitution, as well as some help from Shepard's medkit and his medical training.
I'm space's strongest bug.
So, as it turns out, that's how we're gonna play it with what just happened. Zib, you slept it off. The spores are gone. Now that I'm reading this more,
Uh-oh.
Curing an affliction. Diseases, drugs, and poisons can be cured if they are treated before the victim reaches the end state. In the case of a disease, the victim must fulfill the conditions in the disease's cure entry, which in this case are 2 consecutive fortitude saves. Each time she does so, she moves 1 step back towards healthy. Once she reaches healthy, she is cured. So you constantly have to make consecutive saves to work your way back to healthy.
So I
Because
need
it
to
also
make
doesn't
another
really make
save.
a lot of sense. It doesn't make sense for you to be debilitated when you go to sleep, make 1 fortitude save, and then wake up the next day and be fine. But at the same time, that does seem like a lot of work.
Yeah, considering how badly that messes up your fortitude.
Yeah.
have to-
So
you- so you have to-
recovering from diseases and afflictions is actually like a lot more time involved than
Hey, we'd have to stop moving and just focus on trying to get Zib healthy for a little bit, is what it would come down to.
I don't think that would even help, because they would still have to make their fortitude saves, and the only thing that they can get a benefit from is Shepard's medicine check. However, Raj, you would know that once the spores leave your body, the disease ends.
So really, you might want to just let them explode out of your carapace.
Well, we're just playing it that they're cured. But that's not entirely, sometimes you have to let the bad blood out so that your body can make new blood.
Just here's a healing serum. Get ready to chug it when
Yeah.
it gets really bad.
And here's a leather belt. You're going to need that for a different reason. So why don't you guys make an orienteering check? Do your survival checks to figure out where you want to be, where you want to go.
Oh God. You got this, Zib.
Zib, do you want to make? Hold on, Zib. Nobody just. It doesn't matter because they failed. But Zib, do you want to make the easy one or the more difficult
I would
one?
like to make the easy one.
Okay.
You got it.
Survival.
You got it, Captain.
Oh,
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. So Shepard will attempt the difficult one. Which so the 2 of you together, you work together, and you are going to be able to travel 12 miles today.
I'd spring out of the tent. Captain's back, baby. We're going this way.
So by the end of
USA.
by the end of today, you will have traveled 86 miles.
Wow.
Guys, I had
you
the
guys
craziest
were
dream
gonna.
about his dinosaur. She was nuts.
It's
Great,
it's just crusted over with blood lying by the camp. Why we haven't cleaned it up, I don't know.
So as you guys are walking through the jungle on your trek today, you guys come across a gigantic statue.
giant.
The PCs reach this location on day 8. So the morning of day 8, you guys start walking away from your camp. And you can see actually down here, this is, for reference, those are 2 PCs down there. Those are 2 people. So that's how big this thing is. The trees thin ahead, forming a broad clearing centered on an immense stone statue of a reclining elf whose skin bears dozens of raised markings like painful welts. The figure rests on one partially buried elbow while extending its other hand towards the sky. The elf's simple robe and hair are both sculpted of heavily weathered metal that is corroded entirely in places. Numerous crumbling outbuildings ring the clearing, where only moss and a few stubborn, stunted trees grow. Raquali tells you that this is the Stargazer, an immense statue of an androgynous elf reclining and holding one hand towards the sky. Shepard, who has digitized all of Alcuim Zan's notes, Oh, I know it's in here. Okay. Shepard, who has digitized all of Hakuim Zan's notes that you collected, looks at this statue and realizes the entry in Zan's notes actually talk about something different. In Zan's notes, after the rune obelisk, the next landmark was the Plague Warden. This massive stone figure is a reclining elven form covered in weathered boils. I suspect it is an effigy that served ritual purposes, such as absorbing the illness of some great king so he might live forever. That is what Hakuim Zan wrote in his notes about the Stargazer in front of you. However, it seems that the thing that he wrote is much more... The thing that you're seeing is much more majestic than the diseased effigy that he wrote about in his notes. So obviously, he saw what would be bumps and raises on the skin of the elf and attributed them to disease, whereas obviously something else is going on. So you guys walk up to this statue and are standing under that little tree, and that's where we're going to end today and pick up next week.
Woo.
You guys made it.
We did.
Good.
You guys did it.
I thought you were gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna die too.
It wasn't looking so good there.
Yes, it fortunately we still have a Zib beverage. Yeah, that's pretty The disease track seems very much more brutal than it is than when I first read about it. You have to make 2 consecutive saves. And it says to cure yourself, you need 2 consecutive saves. But then when you read the book, it says that the cure only moves you back up 1 space. So it doesn't actually cure you.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot better than like, oh, this potion cures what ails you. Like,
right.
It's one of my least favorite things in other systems where it's just like, you can just drink an elixir and you're fine. Like, I like this whole thing of you got to deal with this and you got to make sure that it gets out of your system. So,
Yeah, even that other system has things like this, but everyone ignores them. This is great.
Yeah. So next time that you guys come across a disease or affliction, which I'm pretty sure you will, this section of the adventure seems pretty heavy on the infect the players with something gameplay. That mold spore thing also could have been a big disease problem if you guys didn't have your backup generator to lead you through the jungle. So
I got Pac-Man fever.
I'm good for next week. If one of you guys aren't going to be, let me know. If not, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching our show. We've been Dead Sundays. This is a very fun show that we get to do. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now. Follow now. Follow us on Twitter. All of us are on Twitter. If you want to watch our first couple episodes, they are now on YouTube. I think episodes 1 through 4 or 5 are up. There will be another one up Tuesday. And that's about it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Players, thank you for playing. And we are going to sign off. Say bye.
Have a good week.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
When you're coming from the black, you want a place that reminds you of home. You want traditional foods like our Eoxians cadaver digits, fresh fried heavy cycle, or tacos made the Spathany way, flavored with real asteroid subs. With quality finding up for the syndicate, but at prices any corporate collar can afford. So after you dock, head over to the Eye. We're open all cycle, every cycle, ready to treat you like family, hive mind, or brood clutch. Spacies, you're gonna like the food you eat from the restaurant that I own. When you're coming from the black, you want a place that reminds you of home. You want traditional foods like our Eoxians cadaver digits, fresh fried every cycle, or tacos made the Spartan way, flavored with real asteroid sauce. With quality finding up with a syndicate, but at prices any corporate collar can afford. So after you dock, head over to the eye. We're open all cycle, every cycle, ready to treat you like family, hive mind, or brood clutch. Spacies, you're gonna like the food you eat from the restaurant that I own.
Hey, thanks for watching Dead Sundays. Do me a solid and tell every single person you know about Starfinder and Dead Sundays, and make sure you catch us live on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern only on twitch.tv/LogarTheOgar. Thank you, OBS, for your service towards the streaming community. Please check out and donate to the OBS Project's Patreon. OBS is a free broadcasting software that I've been using for years and wouldn't want to use anything else. Thank you to Sirenscape, who allows us to use their dynamic sound generator to provide the background music and sound effects that you're hopefully enjoying right now. Sirenscape is a wonderful program with a ton of pre-crafted and IP-specific soundscapes available for a monthly subscription to make your tabletop games sound as epic as they play. Thank you to Roll20, a web-based tabletop RPG client allowing users around the world to play tabletop games together as if they were in the same room. Roll20 is a free-to-use service, but offers a low-cost monthly subscription option for extra tools that I use because I use Roll20 all the time. And thanks to Paizo for making Starfinder, for making Pathfinder, and for supporting the United Paizo workers.